Hey mutable signs, that is Sagittarius, Pisces, Gemini, Virgo. We will be doing some eclipse videos for you today. Basically just going to break down what you guys need to hear, what you could be going through, what you can be expecting due to this eclipse season. Eclipse season started on May 26th with a full moon eclipse in Sagittarius, and will end on June 10th with the new moon in Gemini. So I want to warn you, mutable signs, we are going to be the most affected by this just because we do share modality with Sagittarius and Gemini. If you specifically have Sagittarius and Gemini placements, you will be highly affected by this. You may just feel that there are a lot of shifts happening, whether externally or internally in your life right now, emotionally, especially because we are dealing with the moon. And I feel that we are going to be closing out certain chapters in order to embark on a new journey. Eclipses really do shake things up and bring a lot of change. They make us realize things that kind of need to end so that we can have a fresh start. I feel that eclipses bring a lot of tie a lot of loose ends, close certain chapters, bring a lot of unexpected change. So that is something that you guys could be dealing with right now. I did just see the 111 on the time, so you guys could be dealing with new beginnings. You could be trying to initiate something. You could just be trying to manifest new energy into your life. You could be trying to embrace this new beginning despite it being a little bit difficult. So let's see what energy you guys are dealing with. I'm going to start by using the Butterfly Oracle deck just because it does deal with life changes and transition. So what changes are mutable signs going to be dealing with at this time? This is going to be for mutable signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So keep that in mind, okay? You guys got Take the Next Step Now, so I do feel that that 111 coming out is important. You guys also got Motivation, so you could be trying to find that motivation right now. I will also say that there is a lot of, there's a lot of foggy energy we're kind of working through, and so much energy is mutating right now, and there's like a million retrogrades occurring. I feel as though a lot of us are having, we know what needs to change. We feel the shifts happening, but we're still feeling a little bit foggy or unexpecting, not expecting what's next, not quite sure what's next for us. You guys did get Motivation and Take the Next Step Now. So I do feel like some of you guys need to work on your motivation levels, figure out what it is that inspires you, what keeps you going. You also got Grief Work and Healing from the Past. So I do feel that many of you guys are probably feeling this way due to trying to accept these changes. Like I said, some of them could have been very unexpected for some of you guys. So with grief work, you could be experiencing some emotions come up because you did get realizations and epiphanies. So I feel like you guys are actually coming into a lot of full circle moments where you're realizing why things happened, how why they had to happen, how they influenced you, and how they're now pushing you to kind of step into this new chapter. You know what I mean? That certain things needed to end in order for you to move forward. Let's see what else you guys are getting here. I do feel that Healing from the Past, I'm picking up on a relationship for some of you guys. For others, it could be multiple areas of your life or just multiple relationship dynamics. Let's see what you guys got as well. I really feel like you guys, I heard peace, so I feel like some of you guys may need to make peace with the past. Let's see. Yeah, definitely. So you can welcome in the new. Look at that. You guys got welcome in the new. And then you got you are stronger than you know. So I do feel it. So I can pick up on this energy that some of you guys are having a really hard time. Maybe you guys are one moment it's really good or you're really looking toward the future, and then the next moment you're still having a hard time letting go of the past, which completely makes sense with eclipse energy. This is kind of a time for us to work through the things that are holding us back from moving forward. So things, like I said, may feel kind of foggy right now, may feel overwhelming. But with the new moon in Gemini coming up, I do feel like that is going to clear up, and we're going to start feeling a lot more motivated to start to embrace these changes. You guys got self-employment, so some of you guys could be working toward that right now. I love that energy for you. So it makes sense with the Motivation card coming out and the Take the Next Step Now. Some of you guys may need to take more initiative when it comes to getting things done, setting yourself up for success. You could also be coming into realizations about what needs to happen in order for you to reach the self-employment successfully, you know what I mean? Or you could be, some of you, I feel that you're at a specific job right now that makes you miserable, and you could be looking for new opportunities, you know what I mean? And you're realizing like, wait, I don't want to do this anymore. I actually want to step into my own independence. I want to do my own thing. I feel like it's possible for me. I really feel like that's what a lot of you guys are dealing with. But some of you guys may be in this area where, or this specific point where you're not quite ready to actually like fully jump into the self-employment, but you're kind of like laying down the foundations. And you'll be able to see like more progress in that soon. Let's see what else. Emotions. So yeah, I feel like you guys, I don't know what will help you get grounded, whether it's meditation, whether it's just talking it out with other people in your life, but I do feel like you guys are working through a lot of emotions right now, especially getting the grief work card. Like, I do feel this is really weighing heavy on you guys, or there's just some things that you need to process that you maybe like let fall to the wayside emotionally, you know, where, and that's why you got the realizations and epiphanies, because these moments are, or these things are coming full circle, you know, where it's like, wow, like that happened to me and I didn't realize how deeply it affected me, and now I am having to work through those emotions in order to move forward, in order to like completely embrace this like new energy trying to come into your life. Because I do feel that a lot of you guys don't even realize subconsciously how hung up on like, whether it's the past or just certain things that happened in your life, how they are actually affecting you and keeping you stagnant at this time. Interesting. So earlier I did see body changes and dietary change come out. Yeah, dietary changes right here as well, on the bottom of the deck, but family changes came out. So I do feel that some of you guys may either, you could be pregnant, you could be finding out you're pregnant with this realizations and epiphanies card again, you know, with the welcome and the new. What other card is this? Oh, the motivation. But family changes, I do feel like I'm picking up that some of you guys could either be about to have a baby, or you're gonna just realize that you are pregnant. And sobriety keeps popping up on the bottom as well. So I do feel like with some of you guys possibly realizing that you're pregnant, you may need to get sober, you know. For others of you who are not pregnant, you know you're not pregnant, this family changes card could be in regards to something else, whether things are, you know, there's an ending in your family, there's, you know, I don't know, that card is very all over the place. It's like a wild card in a way, because it all depends on like your relationship with your family. So some of you guys could be, someone else in your family could be becoming sober, and I'm actually picking up that either you or someone else in your life is becoming sober, and it's going to allow you to repair your relationship with that person. So I think that that's really cool. And then, interesting, let me see here. You guys did get heavenly signs as well. And so I do feel like you guys are going to need to be tapping into your spirituality and kind of paying attention to like any synchronicities that you're seeing at this time, whether it's angel numbers, songs coming up that seem a little bit too on point, things that people say to you in conversation. I feel like a lot of you guys are coming into more spiritual awareness. And I think that, so for some of you, I'm actually picking up on that's what you're trying to work on, you know what I mean? And the more that you sober up, the more that you maybe, I don't know if you guys smoke a lot, drink a lot, whatever, the more that you don't rely on those things, the more that you're going to have more realizations and epiphanies. You're going to see more signs. You're going to be able to heal completely, you know, with that grief work. The shadow work, the healing that you do is going to be more effective, because you aren't repressing those emotions. You aren't trying to put a band-aid on them or mask them with, you know, these substances or whatever it is with this sobriety card. Sobriety, I also feel that for some of you, it doesn't necessarily need to be, it doesn't mean it's a substance, but it could be a lot of different things. I'm hearing like addictions, you know, so not just sobriety, but it could be addictions to like technology, social media, like gaming for some of you, I just heard. It could be, what am I picking up on? Like addictions, like mental addictions, not like, I'm picking up on like obsessive energy. So this could be you just distracting yourself with multiple things in your life for some of you guys. Let's see, what else can we hear? I'm going to pull some chakra oracle cards just to see what you guys need to hear in regards to what changes, you know, what changes you will be experiencing, what chakras are currently affecting this, or what do you guys need to, what chakras you guys need to focus on in order to work through this energy. Jesus, so many wanted to come out. You guys got a lot of sacral chakra cards. You got completion, self-worth, guilt. So yeah, I do feel like a lot of you guys are coming into some endings, and there may be some guilt around whether it's moving away from this, or like the family changes. Actually, what I'm picking up for some of you is that you like want to move away from your family, or you need more independence, and you might be feeling guilty about that. The sacral cards also make me feel like, with self-worth and completion coming out, you guys are ending a chapter because you're starting to realize your self-worth. It's like you need to move into new energy because you've been so stagnant for so long, and so you're really like breaking this cycle by needing to I don't know, I just definitely feel like some of you guys are either moving. Did you guys get that card? Moving? No, I don't think you did, but that's just what I'm picking up on. Some of you guys could be wanting to move with that self-employment card coming out. Some of you guys could be wanting to leave your work, your place of employment, and you're feeling guilty about that. But you also got despondence, which basically means like when you need to take action on something but you're not doing it. It's like saying it and not doing it, you know, feeling like stuck based on like your emotions, or just you know, feeling kind of stagnant due to like dwelling on how you feel and lack in your life, rather than trying to make something happen for yourself. Because this card shows it's like mother, not to say she's Mother Nature, but I feel as though with the earth in the middle of her, and then all of these vines coming from the earth, it shows that like she is fertile. It's like big Empress energy. You are your abundance, but it's like needing to embrace that and work through whatever blockages you're creating, so that you can be this fertile being, so that you can start to grow, you know what I mean, and expand. Because you guys did get bittersweet. So I feel that this is a throat chakra card. So it being the throat chakra card, I feel like there are some things that you guys need to embrace. You guys need to speak up about, whether you're unhappy about certain things, you don't want to tolerate certain things anymore, especially with all that sacral energy, getting the self-worth card. You also got gossip, which is a heart chakra card. So it's like when two people are not seeing eye to eye, and you are not willing to see each other's point of view. So you kind of like maybe talk, like you guys are working against each other instead of together. And so this could be, you know, you could be frustrated with some people right now, and you may need to work through that with them, or just talk about it, try to talk it out, see their point of view. But I feel like ultimately you are needing to move away from this environment, whatever it is. Like, even if you guys do come to peace with the situation, and you know what I mean, with the emotions coming out, I do feel like you're still being called to take the next step, because you did get that card. You guys need to move out of this environment. So you guys may forgive this person or people or this environment for feeling like they held you back, for hurting you. For some of you, I feel like the sobriety is them, not you, and so their sobriety may allow you to start to heal this relationship with that person, or vice versa, like I said. But let's see what else you guys are going to be getting with the Moonology, what you need to hear right now. What do mutable signs need to hear right now in regards to this situation, in regards to the eclipse energy making their way to them? Jesus, so many cards are coming out for you guys. A fiery climax approaches. I actually just channeled that card, so I kind of had a feeling it would come out. You also got don't let pride get in your way. You got a fiery climax approaches and don't let pride get in your way. So I do feel like things are going to be picking up for you guys, but with all these things you're going through, these you know, this grief work, the healing, the need to embrace the past and recognize your worth, to step away from these people or these environments that are holding you back, whether spiritually, emotionally, physically, because nothing is set in stone yet. You got that card, so that means that there are things you need to do. There are steps you need to take. Whatever it is you're desiring right now, you have to kind of start getting things going, because you also got adjustments are required. So right now, if you're waiting for things to happen, if you're waiting for something to shift or pick up, it's kind of up to you in order to bring that into fruition, you know, because you got the last two cards are have faith in your dreams and a tough cycle approaches, or the end of a tough cycle approaches, my apologies. But with those two cards coming out, I feel like it's you guys are like you're in your own way right now, you know. It's kind of, oh wow, I just saw 1444 as a time, so that definitely makes sense with you guys even getting 111 before. That typically comes out when you need to pay attention to your thoughts and you know, what you're manifesting by what you're constantly thinking about, what you're constantly dwelling on. So that is why you guys need to have faith in your dreams. If you're wanting to become unemployed right now, if you're wanting to move into this new energy, if you're wanting to start this new project or a new relationship, you know, move, go into this new environment, seek out new opportunities, you need to believe that it's possible. Because I feel like a lot of you are still dwelling on the past, whether it's dwelling on things and how they ended up and worried that they'll end up that way again, or just feeling jaded and not knowing really how to move forward. Things are going to be ending soon, or like this feeling, this lack of clarity, this lack of confidence and motivation, I do feel like it's going to be ending for you soon. So keep in mind that you guys, you know, I think that you guys need to ultimately heal right now. So if things are feeling slow, if you're feeling like things aren't moving forward, if you don't really know what's next for you, it is because you guys are needing to focus on yourselves right now. Wow, I got this card the other day. I was outside and it kept flipping over, and like it was on the top of the deck and it kept flipping over, and I just shuffled the deck and it still came out. So I do feel like a lot of us are seeking that peace, you know, seeking just wanting to feel happy, wanting to feel content, especially like us Geminis, like we're in our season right now. A lot of us are probably experiencing our birthdays and things, and I feel that there's a lot of like chaotic energy going on. So I feel that some of us could be like, can I get a break please? Or like, you know, like when is this energy going to start to feel more you know, like doable, like what's manageable, because right now you guys could just be like feeling like you're riding the wave or going with the flow. I can admit that's kind of how I've been feeling. That's too many cards. You guys did get adventure. Oh, so you may need to go on an adventure. You may need to go out there and gain some new experiences, try new things, put yourself out there in a way that you're not used to, even if you are feeling overwhelmed with all of these changes and feeling like unsure of yourself. Because I just feel like you guys are in the, you know, when you're on like the precipice of like a new journey, like you're in between an area, you're leaving your past self behind and you're not quite fully stepping into your new self, but it is like you can feel those changes happening. You could see that you no longer resonate with your past, and especially because you guys got a change of heart. And didn't you guys get changing your mind before, I believe? And so I do feel like there's a lot of things you're realizing no longer resonate with you. And so that's why you're feeling kind of shook or stuck, because you thought that they did. You thought that this was something that you know, invested in for a reason and that it was going to lead somewhere. And now you're realizing, okay, maybe not. You got Virgo, so some of you guys could be dealing with the Virgo or have prominent Virgo placements. You also got pregnancy. Look at that. It's on the bottom of the deck. So I definitely feel like, hey, some Virgos may be pregnant. Some Geminis may be pregnant. That actually came out on the bottom. Or Gemini was right under pregnancy. So Gemini, Virgos, watch out. Wrap it up if you are not trying to get pregnant right now. Some of you guys also could be having a Gemini. You know what I mean? Like if you are having a baby right now, or you, like I said before, are about to become a parent with the family changes. I feel like that could be the case for some of you guys. Oh, a sign came out. So you guys may need to, didn't you guys, you got realization and epiphanies. Casual sex came out. So some of you guys could be wanting to just have fun right now. Vivid dreams, a new tattoo. These are a little bit random, but I feel like these are things that you guys could, vivid dreams makes me feel like you guys are getting messages from your dreams and you need to pay more attention, especially with a sign. You may be getting a sign in your dreams, especially about things that you're trying to accomplish, or those of you who are trying to tap more into your spirituality. The new tattoo and the casual sex, I feel like this is a call for like things that could be fun for you right now, things that could get you out of your rut and out of this like stagnant energy that you're in, you know, trying new things. You did get that adventure card, so I do think that you guys need to like, you know, just loosen up a little bit right now. I'm going to pull one more card for you. One more card for the mutable sign, since we're about to be at 20 minutes. One more card. Wow, yep. So 2 came out, and it's healing and emotional conversation. So with that forgiveness card coming out, I definitely feel like that's something that you guys need to work on. Challenges is on the bottom of the deck, so this may be challenging. This may be overwhelming, but I do feel that ultimately, with that throat chakra card coming out and it being bittersweet, these emotional conversations may end up being bittersweet. They may not be exactly like what I'm actually picking up on for some of you is you may end up speaking to someone about something and it could bring you to some realizations and epiphanies, and while it may like hurt or you may like be having a hard time accepting it, I feel as though it'll ultimately lead you to that healing, lead you to where you need to be to embrace this new chapter. You know what I mean? So interesting, especially with that a fiery climax approaches and don't let pride get in your way. I definitely feel like there's a conversation that needs to happen. Some of you guys could even, if this is about a relationship for some of you guys, you could decide that you don't, like you guys aren't going to be good for each other, because that's just what I'm picking up on with the self-worth, completion, like a relationship could be ending for some of you guys. I also feel like for some of you guys, you could be realizing that you don't want to be with this person, or you're no longer happy within the relationship with the guilt card coming out, and then you communicating that is what's going to be the bittersweet. So that's why you're going to have healing with these emotional conversations. Very, very interesting. I definitely feel like there's a lot of emotions with you guys getting that emotions card that are creating blockages, whether it's things you're not addressing, things that other people aren't addressing, things that you haven't been able to process from your past. But I do feel though Gemini season is going to be a big time for healing for you mutable signs. So embrace it. Try not to rush the process. Be patient with yourself and recognize that this is ultimately for your highest good, okay? Oh, wow, this card fell out over here, which was confusion. Did anything fall on the floor? I guess the last card that I'm channeling for you guys is confusion. It was over here on the corner. So if you're confused, if you're just feeling unsure, if you're feeling, this is a crown chakra card. So it's about needing to trust your intuition more. That's why you guys did get vivid dreams. You guys got a sign. Like there are signs around you. There are a lot of you know, reassurances in your life right now, but you may not be seeing them or recognizing them or even wanting to embrace them or admit to them. Like not admit, but like realize that they're there because you're still so focused on this past energy and not fully accepting that things have ended or whatever the case may be. So, you know, embrace the changes, guys. They're for your greatest good. Otherwise, I wish you good luck in your healing and your journey, and take care.